When I got my sample pack from Ganache Parfums, this is the fragrance. This is the sample that I was looking forward to. A coffee-based one called Joe. Let's get into the sampling samples. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to my series of sampling samples, and today we're delving into the house of Ganache Parfums. Like I said earlier, I'm doing several sampling samples on this brand. They sent me a whole box full of their samples. This is one of them called Joe, Cup of Joe, coffee-based fragrance, 2017 release. This one is the one that I was most hyped about. I love coffee-based fragrances, as you guys all know. So let's get into the big notes in this fragrance. It was coffee, amber, vanilla, and maple sap. And the one thing about these gourmand fragrances from Ganache Parfums is it really says what's on the label. So I'm excited. So my thoughts on this fragrance was this coffee scent truly smelt roasted, almost burnt, burnt coffee to my nose than anything. And that's a disappointment. Again, it all depends on your taste and what you're looking for the coffee-based scent. But this one really smelled like a burnt coffee. And I got it on my skin over here. And it's smoothing out because this is more of a dry down. But really that opening, proof. In the dry down, you can smell some of that vanilla. It seems like this brand utilizes vanilla as its base, which is fine. I like vanilla. But on this one, it was barely there. And again, on this dry down, it's okay. There is maple syrup in this one too, and I think it plays a trick with the burnt coffee. And there's some ambery notes too in here. Not too resinous, but there's some amber notes in here. Overall, I like my coffee scents, as you all know, and this one kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Even though some people would like this scent, and I'm sure there will be, it all depends what you're looking for. I just didn't like the mix here. I really didn't think these notes worked well together. I felt as a coffee scent, there's better out there. And for my personal taste, it just wasn't for me, unfortunately. And maybe I was trying to hype myself up on this one because this is the one I was more excited about, and it really didn't work for me. Staying power. This is a good thing about this scent is actually it lasted longer than all the other scents I've tried from the brand. This lasted 4 to 6 hours on my skin. The projection was fairly average. So actually pretty good for this brand because they've been kind of below average for everything. The good and bad things about this fragrance was, first of all, it did a lot better in the longevity and projection criteria than the others I tried from the brand, which really lacked it. So this one was really good in that department. Other than that, as far as the smell, no, I really could not. And it sounds tasty, and it really does. And I really, I was looking at the notes: coffee, amber, vanilla, maple, sap. Yeah, give it to me. Nah, it just didn't work. And that goes to pricing. Their usual pricing, $55 to $75 USD, which is not bad. You're looking at 1.7 and 3.4 ounce. And I looked at Joe. This is EDP, of course, concentration, but it looks like they don't have the 1 ounce on this one. I know when I went back to their website, when I was doing the other sampling samples, they had 1 ounce, but they were always said out of stock. This one didn't even have out of stock, and it didn't even have the 1 ounce. So I don't know if they're getting rid of those or not. Overall score, bottles from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, of course. I got to give Joe, and it hurts, it pains me to say this, a 4. Below average. Just didn't do it for me. They can't be all winners, and there hasn't been a winner for this brand. And the owner did send me these, and everybody knows, you send me some fragrance samples or a fragrance bottle, this may happen. So again, of course, fragrance is always subjective. So 4 out of 10. Final take, bottle worthy, another sample, or a pass. This is clearly a pass for me. I really have no interest of trying this one again, unfortunately, for a coffee-based fragrance. Damn, that sucks. So that's it. That's my take on Joe. And as usual, I'd love to hear your comments, especially if you've tried this fragrance. Do you like it, or do you feel the same way as I do? As honest as you can. I'd love to hear everybody's take on this. And thank you for watching another sampling samples on my channel. Have a good one.